Hey guys, I am IzDaisho and I am here playing some Magic. Today I'm going to be playing this Machinations deck. I think I also want to get some Realm going in this session. Haven't played those too much and haven't been doing too well in the past few days, I can tell, because I'm using my spreadsheet now, which is really fun, because it really lets me know how I'm doing with each of the decks. And the worst thing ever is Grave Whispers. I think I have like a 30% win rate with that deck, and it's like really one of my favorite decks. What do I think about this hand? It's really not bad, but I don't want to play Edge Champion until later, and I mean, I do get to go first. I'm going to go for a new one. Alright, this hand is probably way better. I like it. As long as I draw a land, then I'll be really happy. Otherwise, I'm still okay, because I still got Steel Overseer. And if he doesn't have anything with a lot of control in it, or if he doesn't draw any control, then I'm really just going to wreck him. He might be playing Vamps or Grave Whispers. Either or, I'm not happy. Especially since he can just kill this guy turn 2 pretty easily with either of those decks. Well, I mean, he's got to have a Doomblade if he's playing Grave Whispers, I guess. But it looks like he might not have anything. He might have Urge Defeat. No, he doesn't have anything. All right, that is wonderful. Another Steel Overseer. That's cute. And I mean, maybe I should have played Dark Steel Plate this turn. But I'm just going to swing in with my Pest. Alright, if I can get over there. There we go. And just going to make him a little bit bigger. But that is crazy. I drew 2 Steel Overseers. This is definitely looking like it might be a successful game. And that's the thing with this deck. Like, sometimes it just goes crazy, amazingly good. And it can do anything. Gatekeeper, Malakir, don't care. Probably going to throw away the Pest. That would be kind of funny if I didn't, but, I mean, I guess I'm not happy that I had to throw it away, because that guy really could have helped me out later on, but it's definitely not such a big deal. And, there we go, Terramorphic isn't bad. I can go get that second swamp that I need, and I guess I'm just going to play Terramorphic, go find the other swamp, and then pass my turn. I mean, I could do this on his turn, but they have to wait anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. There's really no point in me waiting here, but that's just what I'm going to do anyway. I doubt he's going to swing in, because I'll just be able to kill him without him being able to do anything to me, but that's not bad for him. I mean, it's always useful to have a Nighthawk. And just going to tap a couple of these guys, make my guy a little bit bigger, and if I get my if I draw the land, then I can play Dark Steel Plate and equip it up to my Strix. Master of Ethereum too. That's not really fair. I guess I'll play him. Maybe I should have played the plate, because I don't really want to swing in. I mean, do I even care about swinging in and losing my Strix? Not really. I wouldn't even mind taking out his Nighthawk here. Really wouldn't make much of a difference to me. He's not blocking. Okay, so then you're going to take 7, bro. But, alright, this is working out pretty nicely so far. I have a couple of 7/7s. And wow, and a 7/6 flyer, 6/6 guy who's never coming in ever for sure. I don't even know if it was smart to play him last turn. I probably should have just played Snapsail Glider. But there you go, he's got Vampire Aristocrat and a Ruthless Coldblade. So all he needs right now is like Captivating Vampire, and he's pretty much set up to go to work. But it looks like he's gonna block this turn. But I can play my Dark Steel Plate and equip it to my master, and that'll be pretty nice. I'm probably not even going to have to use a Steel Overseer's abilities until next turn, because I'm going to swing in with both of these guys. Since I don't care as much about the Strix, he's probably going to block it, and he can't do anything to the other guy, obviously. He's probably just going to chump it. And yeah, there you go. He's going to block both of them. So my Strix dies, which isn't great, but it's still not so bad. Because I have the Snapsail Glider in my hand, and look at, that's his entire board. I'm not really too worried. Even Adrana isn't even worrisome right now. But it kind of sucks for him that he didn't get that until now. And he's not going to attack here. But I'm just going to make these 2 guys a little bit bigger. Or actually 3 guys, because also the Master gets bigger. And then I'm just going to lay both of these guys. I'm going to play this one first, obviously. Then this one. I want to lay these guys first main phase because not only does it make... I'm not going to swing. I could swing him with all 3 of them right now, but I'm not going to because then I can make my other guys stronger soon, and I don't really see the point. I mean, I guess it's really not... I know, I just want to swing it with this guy. It's really not such a good idea to be letting this game go on as long as possible because maybe the vampires can draw an answer. They can really find an answer to anything. There's no point in pumping here. I'll just pump later. Always a good idea to pump later in case he uses like Urge Defeat or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's just always a good idea to wait for these kind of things. But, alright, there you go. He's got 1 card in hand. Don't know what it could be. He's probably going to swing him with a 3/3 here. And... alright, what can he do? If I double pump, then he can Vampire Bite, or he can Urge Defeat. Maybe he just made a mistake. And I'll just pump him, and pump him. Maybe he just didn't realize that I could pump, or that I even had a Snap Cell Glider, and he's just making mistakes all day, every day. Maybe he's got a Vicious Hunger. Nope, nothing. And Damnation. Yeah, I'm gonna use Damnation right now. That would be intelligent. Just gonna swing in with everybody here, and this is the first time I've actually even drawn this card, but that's pretty crazy. Machinations, I mean, like, it's the most unstoppable deck if it gets going and does well, and that's pretty much what happened here. So, hope you guys enjoyed that vampire beatdown. I know I always like to see the vampires lose, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Bye. Hey guys, I am IzDaisho, and I am back playing some more Magic. This time I switched on over to Realm, and it's really funny, this whole Realm thing, because looking at my spreadsheet, I haven't been doing too well. I think I have like a 40% win percentage with it, but my opponents are destroying with it. They are 12-3 against me with Realm. I don't know why. I can't seem to beat it. What I'm thinking is that better players tend to use this deck. I have 5 lands. I don't really want to keep... I only have 2 lands, but... I think I'm going to keep because I can play most of my stuff for 3 or less. Looks like he's sticking with the Vamps. Not too happy about that. That deck is really good. And he went first this game, which is always, I mean, not always an advantage, but it's so useful when you're playing, when you want to like get your stuff out quickly and stuff. See, like now he already has a 2-1 out. That means that I'm taking 2 next turn no matter what I do. Well, I could play Curfew, but no, I'm going to save that for something better. And that, I mean, that is a counter spell, but I would rather have drawn a land because I have 3. I mean, I do have 3 cancels, which is pretty nice. And like, I could play Phantom Warrior. Next turn, I'm gonna leave the mana open, I think, for the counter spell. Gonna have to. He didn't play anything. He didn't play a land or anything, so maybe he doesn't have one. But I'll take 2 here. Swing 1 back. He's probably got the Urge Defeat or something. Glad I drew that land. And I'm just gonna swing in for 1 here and wait until I can get some more land out, and then I can play Phantom Warrior and land, because right now I want to just be using my cancels and stuff to get rid of his 3-drops. He has some really good 3-drops in that deck, like Gatekeeper, and Quag Vampires is not really one that I'm gonna be worried about. I mean, I know that it's not good for me to be losing so much. Like, I'm going to be taking 2 here, and then I can only do 1. But I just really need to draw these lands. Once I get 5 lands, I can start playing my stuff. All right, I can play Grizzle Blues, which is really good for me because it basically puts me back on the board. Because now I have 4 power showing, and he only has 3. He can't even swing in with his 1/1 this turn, so that's really good for me. But he can kill my Grizzle Blues, even though I have the cancel mana open, because all he has to do is target it. But it looks like he's not doing too well on the lands either. Urge Defeat, hopefully targeting you. Yep, I'll counterspell that. Definitely, I don't want to lose my creature at this point. It's not worth it, especially since I have these 2 cancels open and stuff. It's going to be really nice. Time Warp is going to really help me later on in this game. I don't know why he would swing in there. I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's swinging for 2. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I agree with that. Never mind. Bribery is nice, but again, I mean, I have these 2 cancels in my hand, and that's really what I'm going to work with for the rest of this game, especially since he's so mana screwed. It's really helpful. But what I always have trouble with, I mean, my opponents are always playing this deck so well, and I'm just like, how are you doing this? I can't play this deck that well at all. And they just keep destroying me. But I mean, like stuff like this where I have cancels and I have more power on the board than he does, there's really nothing he can do about it other than kill my Grizzle Blues, I suppose. But obviously not gonna do anything about it now because I'm winning the race and I have 2 cancels in hand, and I also have Time Warp, which I can do soon. I can do once I draw 1 more land, so I can basically just use Time Warp to win me the game. So that's going to be really nice. And I have 2 cancels, so he can't really do anything except for possibly kill my Grizzle Blues, which is not his main target. He would probably kill Krovigan Mist if he could. There we go, Krovigan Mist. I remember I couldn't pronounce that name for the longest time. It was just like, he's probably just going to, oh no, he's not going to leave anyone back still. If I draw... If he plays something here, come on, play something. I really want to cancel it. And then if I draw the land, then I can win the game next turn. Because I could swing it for 4, Time Warp, play Phantom Warrior, and swing it for 5, game over. His guy does become a 4-2 right now. I did not see that one coming. But he's not playing anything. He has to discard. But he was thinking of playing something, so that kind of scares me a little bit. I guess I have to leave Grizzle Blues back to block now. Repulse is nice. It's very, very nice right now. But I'm just gonna swing in with. Then I go down to 3. I don't really want to go down to 3, although it's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm just gonna swing in for 2 here. Leave Grizzle Blues back to block, and he can't swing in with his 4-2, or I will block. Yeah, I'll definitely. Well, maybe I would kill the 1/1 first. Yeah, alright, Urge to Feed, no big deal, because you're targeting the wrong guy again. I mean, if he targets Grizzle Blues, then he knows I have the cancel mana open, so if he targets Grizzle Blues, then he's just screwed. So hopefully he swings in with both. I'll block the 1/1 for now. Oh, he's not even swinging with that. So what can I do? I can... If I don't block here, I go down to 4, but that's not necessarily so bad. Then I can swing back, play Time Warp, play Repulse the next turn. If I draw I have to draw 2 lands for this to benefit me. And if I block here, then I'm still at 8, and I still have a 1/1 flyer. All right, I think the play is to block here. I don't know if that was necessarily the right move. I think it was, but it's hard to tell. Concentrate. I mean, if this was an instant, then that would be nice. That's why the other one's really good. That's why Jace's Ingenuity is really good. But at least I'm winning the race here, and I still have another cancel open, and I still have a curfew, so I can always use that to my advantage. If he tries to kill it again, then I can just curfew, and then we both have to pick our guys up, and all it really does is just cancel his spell with my curfew. And he finally got that land. Gatekeeper's not coming into play. No way, sir. No way. But I was just gonna swing in for 1, I suppose. And what do I do? If I draw the land, I could just Bribery. I kind of wish I could search my deck and find anything and put it onto the battlefield, to be honest. Alright, I did draw the land, so what can I do here? I can swing in for 1, Time Warp, play Phantom Warrior, and then I don't have any more cancels, but I do have Repulse, I do have Curfew. I could just play Bribery, and then I'll just get like big creature. I could get like Nighthawk even, just if I need life. There's so many things in the vampire deck that are good, but nothing that I really want. Then the hugest problem with doing this is I'm tapping out. But I think I'm gonna do it. Gonna go get something with 5 in the front that can fly. He has Butcher. I'll probably just go for Butcher. He's a 5/4 flyer, so that means that unless my opponent plays a flyer next turn, then I win. Do I even swing in here? Yeah, I guess so. I have Repulse still. I have Curfew. I don't know. This is a really close game, and I think I've been playing it pretty well so far until this last turn. I'm not really sure if that was necessarily the right move. Maybe I should have even concentrated because then I would still have Curfew mana open. I don't know, but he finally exhausted my cancels. So doesn't mean that there's no point in leaving the mana open because he might not test it, knowing that I have cancels and stuff. So he might play a creature that he doesn't see as good. But if that's all he's got, then I'm gonna win because I can just repulse that guy and then swing in with Butcher. And Krovigan Mist. So I think that this is pretty much game over. And he's just going to swing in for 1. Not going to block here, because what if he has the vampire's bite, then my guy dies, and then I'm really sad. I don't mind taking the 1. It doesn't do anything to me. So right now I just repulse his Nighthawk, and it doesn't even matter the rest of the stuff. I can just swing in for 6, and I'm fairly certain that there's nothing in his deck that he can do, so I just need to make sure that everyone goes in. Alright, they're both attacking, and I'm going to swing in for 6, and it looks like I'm going to win. That was such a close game. Really, really good game. AM 88-21. That was well played on your part. I mean, it kind of sucks that you got land screwed, but I don't know how much of a difference it would have made, because I would still have just canceled your stuff every turn you played it anyway. But I mean, I also got kind of land screwed that game, so I think it kind of canceled out, but definitely worked out for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. Have a nice day. Bye.